Kevin Franke is trying to rewrite history. At the end of the day, guess what? He was the one that was shooting the content. He was right there when Ruby was yelling at their kids. He was the one that when she says something mean, when Ruby grabbed the child and manhandled the child and told her to sit down, that it's not her turn. Guess what? She said, we're going to cut that out. And he goes, okay, yeah, we're cutting that out. He said, yeah, we're cutting that out. You can't act like you didn't know that abuse was going on in your home and you're right there front and center. He's like, no, not to the extent that it was happening. You really had to go to great lengths to not know what was going on when you're literally the one that's filming the content, holding up the camera. This is another instance where she told the kids to sit down on the couch because she was filming. And here he is telling them, go do what she wants you to do. Why? For money. Because they were making a lot of money. When I read Sherry's book, it's the same thing. First of all, the kids are very young still. And two, I have a suspicion that because Kevin is the one that has the younger kids still, the older kids are still trying to protect the younger siblings. And if that means they have to go on Kevin's little redemption era, guess what? They're going to go on Kevin's little redemption era to protect the younger kids. I feel like the two oldest kids, they can't really speak about what really happened because their father is still in charge of the little kids. So they're still protecting the little kids to this day. But can we as adults see the situation that's going on? Yeah, absolutely. Something else that I want to bring up is these parents use social media in order to gain a following through their family, through little kids. And then guess what? These little kids eventually start growing up and they don't want to be in front of the camera. They don't want to film. They know exactly what's going on. So these parents don't have enough personalities to pull their own channels and to build their own following. And when the kids stop filming, the money stops coming in. They don't know how to transition their content from kid-friendly family content to something that they want to do, something about themselves. So what do? They either keep having kids or adopt kids, like that update on our family channel from the Stauffer family that adopted the little boy from China. And guess what? They wanted to adopt more kids. And that's not even taking into account the whole Mormonism church and that background where they need to look perfect. They need to share what their life looks like in a perfect way in order to convince other people and recruit people into Mormonism. And we're seeing it with Triad Wives. We're seeing it with that type of content because they know that the more people that talk about Mormonism, the more attractive it sounds like to other people who don't know. And it's a recruitment tactic.